Assuming I'll be taking a break
over 20 African countries. To be precise, we have a footprint in 23 African countries. And you know, Africa is quite big. We aim to spread and cover the whole of Africa green. So one good thing about this National Food Day is that farmers get an opportunity to have a look and learn experience and get to see the executive genetics on display. Where in this 85-year journey, we have had the opportunity to give our farmers grain in the form of maize cereals, which is the main staple crop for most African countries. But we've also gone an extra mile and we have diversified into other crops. Where you're seeing the soya bean here, we are also seeing traditional grains, we are also seeing sunflowers. We have a wide range in our basket of horticultural crops as well. So across Africa, Seed Co is doing well. Where in countries like Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Zambia, Mozambique, Malawi, they spread their wings, even in Angola. So we are still growing, and in Ethiopia as well. So the thrust is to make sure that every farmer understands that the African seed company is here to serve. We don't only provide genetics, we then come in with technical expertise to make sure that our farmers unlock the genetic potential of the genetics that we have.
In over 23 countries,
yes,
Zambia, in Africa.
In Africa.
Okay, and so what do farmers need to learn about this seed program? Because some people think, well, it's a marketing strategy, they can't produce, and just
Thank you so much. So one thing about Seed Co is that we have our in-house breeders. We have our breeders. We have, I think, over 12 breeders that we have in our stable, and we have research stations. And as Fred has highlighted, we were the first ones to develop a hybrid seed, not only in Africa but across the world. So our breeders are tasked with different roles and to make sure that our farmers are getting climate smart seed solutions. Where now you have seen the advent of climate change, it has been bringing and wreaking havoc across the country by having some unforeseen weather vagaries like drought coming in. But with Seed Co, we are saying our varieties are bred to suit these different agro-ecological regions that we have in Zambia and in Africa. So this is what we are seeing as well. And we are saying let's keep growing together, because farming is a business. It's not only a way of just becoming home self-sufficient. We need to make sure that we are breeding seeds that add value to the farmer's pocket. At the end of the day, it's a business.
all right.
Yeah.
And lastly, you mentioned climate change, which is affecting different farmers around the country. And Mr. Kasamba talked about seeds that is specific for regions. Yeah, talk about that, how you are combating climate change.
Thank you so much. So in a bid to make sure that every farmer gets their best fit, we have varieties that mature in different maturity stages. We have the ultra early maturing varieties, the 300 series, where our farmers can establish a crop and they can harvest in 90 to 100 days. Imagine, just 3 months if you have a crop already, you have a maize crop. Then we have the very early 3 months and you may harvest. Then we have the very early maturing varieties that can take about 110, 115 days. Then we have the very early, which are the early varieties, the 555 blockbuster, which as you are going to be moving around, you're going to experience and see the genetics that are very elastic and cross environment. Then we have the 600 series and the 700 series. So we are saying for every farmer segment, be they small scale, emerging or commercial, we have a seed choice that will suit their crop. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me and enjoy the day.
I will, definitely.